Hello everybody, my name is Jenny Lippert. I'm the botanist for the Willamette National Forest, and I am going to talk to you about using the Wild Spotter app today. The first thing you need to do to run the Wild Spotter app is to create a profile in EDD Maps, and you need to download the application Wild Spotter onto your phone from the App Store. Both of these things are free, and it's easiest to download the EDD Maps or to make your profile when you're on a computer at home. So I would recommend you do that way. And we'll explain exactly why you need a profile in EDD Maps as we go through the process of looking at the application, how it works, and actually using it to take some data. So I'm going to go through the application on my phone, and the first thing that is important for you to do once you download this is to pick a wild place that you're going to be working in. So the way you find your wild places is you push on these three bars up in the top left corner, and a list comes up. You are going to want to select the wild place. There's a flower icon and it says wild places. Push that button, and what'll come up is a list of national forests that you could be collecting data on. On this project, we're going to be either collecting data on the Deschutes National Forest or the Willamette National Forest. Today we're on the Willamette National Forest, so I'm going to push Willamette National Forest, and there's going to be a pop-up box that checks me and says, "Are you sure this is where you want to be?" And I know that that's where I want to be, so I push yes. Then once I select my forest that I'm working on, each forest has a unique list that's tailored to it. So I can look and see what the the invasive species for that forest might be. So I can find invasive species this way. If I go back, I can also push report and go directly to the reporting screen. So there are two ways I can go to the reporting screen. I can go to the species ID, select a species, and I'm going to select Scotch broom to report today. So I go down the list. The list is alphabetized. I'm going to go down the list and find Scotch broom, which is right here, and I'm going to click on it. And it comes up, there's a picture of the Scotch broom and a description of the appearance and foliage, flowers. It just gives a description of the plant, and I'm certain that is the plant that I would like to report. So in the upper right hand corner here, there's a button for reporting, and you'll see that it brings up this same screen that we had before. So at the top of the screen, because I selected from the species tab, there you'll see that it's automatically downloaded Scotch broom as what I found, and it's downloaded the date and the time. And so the next thing I need to do is take a picture of the species, and this is to help identify species. When there's gonna be somebody that confirms your identification, And this is very helpful for those people that confirm identifications. So I push the camera, and there's a screen that comes up and says add report image. And then it says take a photo, select from library, or cancel. So I want to take a photo. Automatically my camera screen pops up, and I'm going to zoom into the Scotch broom. I'm going to push and take the photo, and it's going to give me options to retake or to use the photo. I like that photo, so I'm going to say use photo. Now, there are options for you to take multiple photos, and we would like for you to take multiple photos if the plants are in flower. It's helpful for us to see the leaves, the base of the plant, the flowers, all the different parts of the plant and its habitat. So you can tap here again, and I could add another photo if I wanted to just take a picture of the habitat, and I can use that. You can take as many photos as you want. Our GPS location is the next thing on the screen, and that is automatically filled in from the GPS on our phone. Time spent in minutes is, in essence, the time that it took you to find the population. This is something to help document how many volunteer hours we put in. And then the next thing is observation data, and its area of how big the population is. So it can be either in acres or square feet. I believe in this area that we are in, there's about a quarter of an acre, so I'm going to push 0.25, and let's see if that'll work. 25 acres, and I'm done. I'm done with that. And then the last part of the screen is going to be notes. And the notes section is where we want you to tell us where you are. So you're going to be doing surveys for us somewhere on the forest, hopefully in a wilderness area. So tell us which wilderness area you're in, whether you're at the trailhead, you're 0.2 of a mile up, Foley Ridge Trail, where are you? And this will help us if we need to get back to that site to remove those plants. It'll help us relocate the site. Then the most important thing is to push save. Bottom right-hand corner, save. And it'll tell you that your report has been saved. And you can press OK, and it'll bring you back to the home screen. Now, the reason I told you that we were needed to sign up for EDDR maps is that you're going to have reports at the end of the day. When you get back from the wilderness, you're going to upload your reports to EDDR maps, and it's going to send a message to me or to Mike Crumrine on the Deschutes National Forest to confirm your sightings. So the way that you do that is you push the 3 buttons here from the main screen, and you go to the queue. You see in my queue we have our Scotch broom sighting, and it's going to ask me what I want to do with that. And there are 3 options. If there's a bunch of them, I can select all of them. that doesn't really work if you only have one. I can delete it if I decide that I really don't think it's the right ID, or I can upload it. And so I'm going to upload this. Oh, I got a so I got an error report. It says no reports are selected for upload. So that means I need to select that and tell it I want it to upload, and then push the upload button. Whoop. And it's working. And then once it's done, you will have completed your report. And that report will be sent to me, and I will get an email message saying that there's a new report. I will identify, confirm or not the sighting, and you'll get a message saying that your sighting was confirmed. And you can track your sightings in your EDDR maps, so you have your own site lists, so you can compete with your friends who has the most sightings. Hopefully you won't find too much up there, but we really appreciate your helping us out doing these wilderness surveys, and have fun out there.